Hello there, astronomy lovers from all over the world. I am Luis Miguel Azorin and I welcome you to a new video from Astro Academy. Today I want to debunk a myth that holds back many hobbyists. Often, when we talk about advanced astrophotography, our minds go straight to huge budgets, telescopes just as big as those budgets, and observatories in remote locations. But what if I told you that what really defines an advanced astrophotographer is not the size of the telescope they use, but their ability to control and automate their equipment? Today, we are going to set up 3 winning setups in 3 different price ranges, but with one common denominator. They are all professionally managed through automation, whether with Nina or with devices like ASIAIR. If you want to know what differentiates a hobbyist trying to capture the night sky with their telescope from someone who does it consciously and methodically with professional means, regardless of the equipment they are using, stay tuned because we are about to start. Let's start with the first level. Let's say you have a tight budget, but you don't want the typical beginner's equipment that you'll outgrow in 6 months. The base is not a huge telescope, but a compact yet precise equatorial mount. I'm talking about models like the Star Adventurer GTI. But here comes the advanced twist. Instead of using a DSLR camera with an intervalometer, we're going to give it a brain. We're going to add an ASIAIR Mini, or better yet an ASIAIR Plus if we can afford it, or a mini PC with Nina. Why does this change everything? Because by adding a small guide scope and a tracking camera, this equipment costing just over 1,000 euros becomes a robot. You no longer have to worry about whether the framing moves or if clouds pass by. The software takes care of recentering the object, performing the meridian flip automatically, and managing the exposures with pixel precision. It's lightweight equipment, yes, but its workflow is identical to that of a professional. It's identical to what's done in a remote observatory, to the point that you could even set up an entire astrophotography session from start to finish and go to sleep while that brain we've put in ASIAIR, Stella Vita, Raspberry, or Mini PC takes care of all the work. It's proof that software intelligence can more than make up for the lack of a 2,000 euro mount. In this range, we can find super compact equipment that is offering excellent results at a very tight cost, such as the new wide-field apochromatic telescopes launched by SV Boni, which we have told you about on the Natural Portraits channel. Suppose you've already passed that phase and are looking for a definitive setup, the kind that would bring you joy for a decade. Here we enter the range of pure performance. At this level, the star is the mount, and harmonic-type mounts like the ZWO-AM series are ideal. These are mounts that weigh very little but carry a huge load. And most importantly, they have no backlash. We accompany this with a triplet, quadruplet, or quintuplet refractor of 80 or 90 millimeters of aperture. And here we're no longer just trying to take a photo, we're looking for optical perfection. But the real advanced magic here is total integration. In this setup, there are no more loose cables. Everything goes to the central brain through a single cable. We manage an electronic focuser so that every time the temperature drops 1 degree, the software refocuses on its own. We manage a filter wheel to combine narrowband and broadband in the same night. This is the equipment of the astrophotographer who plans. Someone who uses tools like Telescopius to design a sequence, loads it into Nina or ASIAIR, and knows that when they wake up, they'll have gigabytes of data ready to process. It's the perfect balance between power and convenience. In this range, we find the vast majority of hobbyists who have already moved past that first stage of light and compact equipment and decided to get that gear that year after year continues to bring them joy. And we reach the third level, the dream setup. Here we're no longer talking about what equipment you have in your car, but where you have your equipment permanently installed. Here we enter the territory of large refractors or Ritchey-Chrétien type reflectors on high load capacity mounts like 10 micron or Paramount. But listen closely, what makes this equipment advanced isn't the diameter of the mirror, it's the fact that it's in a telescope hosting service like the one we have at Cosmoscape Remote Telescopes, along with its innovation hub, the Astrogrados Observatory. Imagine having your equipment hundreds or thousands of kilometers away under one of the darkest skies on the planet. Here, the advanced level is total. The software doesn't just control the equipment, it also controls security. Cloud sensors that close the roof automatically, uninterruptible power supply systems, security script management. It's scientific level astrophotography made for hobbyists. It's the pinnacle of automation where you, from your home, only have to worry about choosing which jewel of the universe you want to capture tonight. But the truth is that it's not necessary to have 5-figure equipment to enjoy this, because deep down, everything from that first starter kit for a little over 1,000 euros is managed exactly the same way, in the same advanced manner as the super powerful equipment we just proposed for a hosting service. And in fact, every day more hobbyists are encouraged to install their telescopes, whatever their range or size, within a telescope hosting service. As you've seen, the common thread of these 3 levels isn't money, it's control. Advanced astrophotography is about stopping being a spectator of your equipment to become its orchestra conductor through the software. Whether you start with a small mount and an ASIAIR, or you decide to take your equipment to our telescope hosting service, the key is learning and training. At Astro Academy and Academia Natural Portraits, we have courses designed precisely for this, so that you learn to master these automation tools and squeeze every cent you've invested in your equipment, whatever it may be. And now tell me, what step are you on right now? Are you one of those who still fights with cables in the field, or are you already thinking about automating your session? I'll read your comments down below. If you like this format, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and of course, follow us on our podcast too. See you again in the next Astro Academy video.